Right then, team, welcome back. Welcome back to the Scratch Record podcast. It's not like it's the 7th intro we've done for this one. Oh, it's been tough today. It's tough. It's a tough day.
Yeah.
Tired. I'm ill.
Rock bottom, some might describe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shut the
Whoa.
Yeah, rock bottom.
Who would win in a fight between you two?
Me.
I'd
batter the out of Trippy. Don't even get me started on
an agile little sleazy boy.
Yeah, I did 2 boxing classes. That's 2 more boxing classes than you this month.
I mean, he's completely
Valid.
factual.
Very, very valid.
Yeah. DJ Khaled.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, tough.
That doesn't make any sense.
You're
tough.
Yeah, hard as nails, mate. Me. No, I'm ill, not well.
Good.
Yeah, really not.
Serious condition or?
Yeah.
It's on. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's disgusting. We might have to bleep that, even though it's just a bodily function, because we can't make people hear that. Might actually have to bleep it. That was absolutely wild.
Good. Not well. How are you?
Yeah, fine.
Good. I'm glad.
Depressed, lonely, and stressed. But other than that, my ailments are mainly
I've been for the
mental.
Yeah. Fair enough, man. It's tough. Been a hard couple of weeks really for us, hasn't it?
It's been a grind.
It's been a grind.
Yeah.
It's been a graft.
We've done busy boys. What's we been up to?
Well, we went to Truck Festival again.
Did we? We did.
No.
This is too pant on. Not a fan of it.
Yeah, we went to Truck Festival again. We got invited by the lovely people at Truck, and they asked us to come through and interview a load of bands. You clicked your button.
He's going off, not on.
Is that the
Oh, is it off?
unmuted. And I think I sniffed. So you might want to do the truck thing again.
It's fine. Yeah, so we went to Truck, got invited by the lovely people at Truck again, which is very nice to interview a load of bands. Good friends of ours, some new people. It was lovely.
It was significantly smoother than last year.
So much smoother.
I
than
will
last
say
year.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. We didn't go to the wrong place.
We went to the right place. We didn't have to. We organised the stuff a lot better.
So much better.
We also got a little bit inside. The lovely people at Zeitgeist to sort it for us.
Oh, see, we did.
Did an inside area, which massively helped, because apparently being outside right near where all the sewage lorries move the poo wasn't ideal last year.
No, it wasn't.
Who would have thought?
It wasn't perfect, and also it lamped it down this year.
Yeah.
It was chucking it down the whole time, so it's very wet. It did fish and chip it. That's hard to say without saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's good. I thought we got some really good guests.
Yeah, really good guests this year. Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to kind of do like a bit like we did last year, but a little bit different. Where we're going to just chuck in the interviews over the next, 5 weeks or so, give or take. Where we've got lots of different people. Some of them are 15 minutes, some of them are 20 minutes. Like today, for example, we've got a nice little 2-in-1-er.
2-header.
Yeah, double header, mate.
2 headers.
2 headers, like a snake.
Snakes don't have 2 heads. Do they? Horrifying. Double header. 2-sided coin.
Like the
I might say.
unlike the one-sided.
Can't have a one-sided coin, can you? It's an
Point
impossibility. Interesting.
But yes, we have.
Yeah, who have we got today? And to kick it off, Elliot.
Today, to kick it off, we've got our good friends who are... Oh, before we go into it, Joe, hold your hands up. Don't rush me on this type of thing.
Mount Rushmore.
We are putting on another festival. TSRP Town Takeover Northampton 2023. It is on the 4th of November.
Did literally have to look at the poster to think of the date.
Yep.
Fuck's sake.
I've got lots of dates.
Remember the 4th of November.
Remember the 4th of November. Absolutely. We're doing a festival again. Feet, Blondes, and that are headlining. We've got lots of the bands playing in Northampton. It's a multi-venue festival. And our first guest for today's episode is actually on the lineup. No way. The boys from Lock In are joining us on the Sofa In truck. It's not been a sofa for years. But it's not been a sofa for so long.
Virtual sofa was the term.
It was
3 years ago.
I know, bro.
Long while.
Yeah.
Been old.
Old now. But yeah, so Lockin's the first interview.
Good lads.
Great lads. I love them.
Yeah.
Such good kids.
They were good lads, always up for this, always up for having a bit of a chat with us, and it's a great chat, so I hope everyone enjoys. Literally a fucking musician after just going for disability.
Oh, God. Fucking hell. Welcome back, boys. Talking about Lockin, it's a little bit better than last time, isn't it?
What's going on, boys? You good?
Yeah.
How are you?
Decent. Looking forward to the set later. I'm buzzing for it.
Headlining a major festival.
Headline in a major festival. What's going on? Who for
I don't know, mate. I don't even look at that.
Cheek.
Just get everything. Help. Right, how are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, 100%, man. Like, as you say, it's a headline festival start. We're fortunate enough to play it last year. So to come back again, or twice, to come back again this year and headline it is, as you say, it's special.
Yeah, it's downgrade.
We were just chatting about that, this being the 10th, but it's a little bit tighter than last year, but full, that's going to be chaos.
Yeah, I know. Well, imagine last year it was bigger and it was packed out. So this year, hopefully, there's people queuing up outside.
That's what I heard. Old Jay's going to have to crowd. Fuck what old Jay, that's see what it's about. Is it it's the start of festival season for you lot? Have you done a few already? You got more?
No, we're playing one locally. We're headlining that one as well. So probably be our biggest local gig yet in Harlow. But we've got a London show on the 10th of August coming up. But yeah, no more festivals after this. So.
There's a little festival on November 4th.
I didn't know what I could say yet. All right, then.
Tickets available now if anyone's listening. And locking up, coming up and doing a gig. Looking forward to that.
Buzzing to come up. Obviously, we've got a few mates up your ways, as you know. So I think it could be quite chaotic.
Could get lively.
I think it could get a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's going to get loose. Like, especially the room you're in, it's just going to get it.
It's good. Yeah. Never been up there. Never been up them ways, so it's five gigs. So we're looking forward to getting there.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking chaos. It's going to be quality. I can't fucking wait.
No,
It's going to be good. It's going to
the room's like, it's a slightly funny shape as well. It's one of those where it's quite a big room, but the cap's probably too big for the room in a weird sense. Like, if you put people in, it's going to feel tight.
Sick. I was in there.
Yeah. Obviously, rest of the lineup's out. Excited to play along with Feet. And
Mate, we love Feet. I was saying, Sam, our bassist, he loves Feet. So well, we all do, but he especially. That's probably his favourite band. So
we seem to bump into him everywhere. Like, me and Sam went to All But East last year. We saw him there. But me and Sam went to see Blur the other week. Saw them bump there again.
I think it's just like they seem like sound lads. You know, like, we like going to gigs as much as we enjoy playing them as well. You know, like so we're just as much punters, and it seems like they're the same, which is sick.
What's the best gigs you've been to this year so far?
Blur was good.
Was Blur good?
Really.
What day did you go?
I went on the Saturday.
Yeah.
And like, I don't really listen to that much, but when I went, I just couldn't believe how good they like live. I've seen him with Gorillas, Dalen, but no, it was top notch to be fair. And enjoyed that.
Yeah. I see Sticky Fingers, Ali Pally. That was pretty good.
Oh, that was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Ali Pally's one of the best venues in the country.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I've never been to any Paddy, man.
Have you not?
Never been.
It's like it's like the standing bit of Brixton, but just full room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying.
No seats. It's just a huge room.
And it's gorgeous as well. Like, it's just so, like, it's pretty, innit? You know what I mean? It
Trek.
just looks nice.
Absolute trek to get to up that hill.
Oh my God, you can wander it from the tube station, didn't you?
On the way down, we read batter. Just sort of, you don't even have to use your legs. You just go down the hill. Just let your leg just do the work.
Yeah, you almost fall.
Almost falling.
Yeah, my granddad always talks about Ali Pally because he used to do all the like jazz nights there back in the like 60s, and I was like, the fact it's been a gig venue for that long.
Yeah, it's quite
like everyone's been apart.
apparently, yeah. Everyone else.
Yeah, everyone has been.
I've been there for the darts.
You've been to the dance? We're gonna go this year.
Yeah.
I've never been.
Proper massive they are.
Yeah. Sorry,
Massive.
You guys come with us. You should do like a big thing. Get to one of our boys as well.
100%.
Yeah. And then you're just double the birthday. Yeah, we're gonna. Well, sold it. Did you guys get it yesterday? Did you know?
Wow, we got here first.
I can't get it out. Got the room,
Mate, we're carrying, mate. We got leaflets to hand now. We're making the most out of it.
freaking
Selling CDs out your tent.
It does. Make friends, meet people. That's what these things are about for up and coming. You know? And it's so important to make the most out of it. I mean, if we turned up on the day, played our set and went home, I mean, you're not taking full advantage of it. So,
out of curiosity, if you're an artist, you don't get like the whole weekend.
yeah,
Like access.
yeah, like so.
I don't know how other festivals, but last week we did the same.
I think it is. I think it's either way we played the other year, we got the same. So yeah, I think it is. But yeah, we just as long as mate, if you got a free weekend ticket to a festival, might as well use our weekend to give a hint.
It's a bit loose, is it? Thursday, Friday?
I've been taking things in the aid actually. Yeah, promise. I mean, within reason. I mean, tonight. But yeah, no, we're looking forward to it.
That's quality. Right, we've got a little a new thing that we're going to introduce for this weekend.
Right, here we go.
And it's going to be based around like music and popular opinion. But what we want to do is get your popular opinion, and then we're going to put it to the next artist that we interview, and then tell them who it came from.
Oh no,
You're not the first interview today. So you get to start this slice because that's real popular opinions. What a buy
leave this one to me.
Oh, that's not a bad idea actually. Yeah, or mine. No, what are you? Start with one of your unpopular opinions, so we'll get your opinion on it. And let's start.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, right.
We'll go with one that's kind of pissed people off this last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Blink-182 are better than Blur.
But you couldn't be any more different. No, you can't.
Can't really compare. Like, in terms of unpopular opinions, it's like comparing a centre half in football to a striker. Being like,
Right.
do you know what I mean?
His main argument is that they might sell more tickets worldwide than bother them.
I personally think.
I mean, if ticket sales make bad, then
It's just not the case, is it?
Hey, I know. It's not in people's favourites, I have to admit.
No, you should have seen it put on TikTok and everyone in the comments like, what?
I want to know who. I reckon the person that put that up was doing it on a wind up, just to get everyone's reaction.
Yeah, specifically, yeah.
I've got up that on the opinion.
Go on, Ed.
I actually like new style Alex Turner.
Live.
Or live. You like his art stuff?
We went to see him at Emirates. It's so good.
I rate it. I know what I rate the most about it. It's just being himself.
Yeah.
Like, we can't hold on to the past and what he was when he was 18. Little reckless kid from Yorkshire. Like, come off it. He's nearly 40 now, mate. Like,
So we were all for this. We spoke about this on the podcast, right? There's another thing that's riled most people up. What we were saying was, I agree with you wholeheartedly, but in that case, do you not think he should just
shag up the old.
forget a lot of the old songs and just play the stuff he's written since AM and do it properly? Whereas when he then does Mardy Bum, it looks like he's fucking miserable doing it.
Yeah.
I don't do it then. That's fine, but just don't do it.
But I mean, I think on their last tour, I didn't go, missed out on tickets, but what I've heard, they did mainly play Sing to My Album when it was it Hotel Casino.
Yeah.
So I think
Tranquility Base.
Tranquility Base, yeah. So I think they only really played songs from that album, whereas this tour, they played a mixture.
Yeah.
I think it obviously works in terms of crowd pleasing. But you do make a good point. You do make a good point.
I'd love it if he just went ballsy and he was like, oh, fuck you all. This lot, I'm just going to play Tranquility Base on the car in full.
I think he does to an extent still do that. Like people are raving when the playing. Well, to be fair, they kept Cornerstone in the set, but Teddy Picard, for example, like everyone loves it, and they don't play it. They play it like, did they play once in the tour?
Yeah, they did. They were scrapping in the crowd.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
It was like the only time they played it in like however many years.
And they
were just fighting.
I like how they mix it up. They don't play the same set list as well. They mix up all the songs. I think the best bands that can do a set list like that, that's what makes it good.
Yeah, I do agree. I think it's just the way they play. Just it feels like a completely different track. It feels like a completely different version of the song, which is sound in some respects. That's what he actually wants to release. But it seems like it's just a little bit. It always feels a little bit lackluster whenever he's playing any of these older tracks. And I'm like, I wasn't a massive fan of the car, but I really, really like Trento. My favourite.
I'm the opposite. I really like the car. I'll get rid of this. But I think Bass wasn't a big. Actually no, I'm still crying. I don't know. It's funny because the thing is, one time I listened to it when I first listened to it, I didn't like it, and it changes all the time. Yeah. I feel
It was jarring when they dropped Tranquility Base. That was the thing. Like,
especially after
AM, and then it'd been like 5 years or something. Everyone was gagging Black Album, and then when they dropped that, everyone was like,
So many people bought it for AM too.
Yeah, 100%. And I think when you get over that and you listen to it, it's a fucking brilliant album. They just should have, like, Free War people have been like, right, release an album, but guys, it's not what you're expecting.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if you said more than 5 words,
It would have taken half an hour to say that.
I think nothing beats when he was in Los Shadow Puppets, and him and Miles used to do all the interviews.
On their so that's a proper YouTube rabbit hole when you start getting to do an interview.
He's still mad, isn't he? When they played Swansea, he was like, "There's loads of seagulls flying in the air." And he was like,
release the bird.
Fucking bad shit, man.
He is Barney, but I rate it though. And Paul Glasto, before the song that I came into, he was doing bowls, was like, and then he missed his cue, so he had to go on someone else's mic, I've seen. And you see him playing Bob Pepper's.
Yeah, ground.
He was going to do that tonight. He was doing it on the beat as well. But I love it. It's what I mean, like, everyone on Twitter saying, oh, no, like the old Alex Turner. Oh, man, it's just him now. You got to change who you are.
No, yeah, exactly. I agree.
But yeah,
Are you going to pull that out on stage now?
maybe. I do like getting a bit rowdy on stage doing some stuff. So I don't know if I'm ready to play rock, paper, scissors, but I'll definitely get involved in some way.
Getting rowdy. Don't know whether I want to play rock, paper, scissors. It's slightly different. That's
Wild for me. Well,
Yeah, the bowling I like, I have to admit. Well, it's one of the best things because it did look like a bowling.
yeah, I have to admit, I see where it comes. Oh, boring. Do you have a quick anything we want to try? Have you got your phone? So have you got any signal?
mate, fully connected to the
I want the one. There you go, right.
It's been
Normally we get people to shout out new artists, right? But sometimes people try and be cool and things like that. So the new thing is to go on Spotify, search on repeat, and you have a playlist that shows you what you've been listening to. I mean, you've got to tell us your top 5.
Oh, God. Listen,
And both your faces are like, oh, one all right.
Oh, that's sweet.
Right, Sam, we'll go one by one.
Right. Relax My Eyes by Ansel. It's like a house story.
Yeah.
Oh,
fine. No, thanks. He'll pretend to read.
Yeah. Cornerstone by my
Very good. Long round.
I like Good News by Bakar.
Nice. Fucking good.
Yeah, mate, I'm happy.
Yeah. We really want to catch me by
Boost the Seat, Spacey Jane.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, Space Shadow cool.
Get in there, and then Peggy Goo. It goes like, it goes.
Proper something.
That just comes up like music taste, isn't it?
Yeah.
Waving or just like pure.
I've got a caveat. One of mine is slightly embarrassing, but it is what it is.
Oh,
Tombstone by Ocean Alley is the top one. Okay. Sick Aussie band. Tramlines by The Native. They're quite new up and coming. Leaving for London by Pacific Avenue, another Australian band. The Missing Part, which is a song by Scout for Girls, just first released.
interesting.
It's just come out. And I like it. And
And Scout for Girls have dropped a new song.
yeah, new. And it's like,
Fucking hell.
it's She's So Lovely, sort of, it's up there. And she's just it. Anyway, Women on Leavenworth by Ocean Alley again.
Okay,
You're into your Aussie bands, yeah.
What is the Aussie band interest? Just
We've all just always been interested in Aussie music, and
I've always on Sticky Fingers, and I.
and then Fingers, Space Jane, Ocean Alley, sitting up.
I've just been traveling for 3 weeks in Europe, and all the Aussies at the minute are in Europe. So like me, I only live no one's really into the podcast, so it's nice actually speaking to people that bang into it. They'll like stick it on while we're cooking food and shit like that. So it was nice to meet some like-minded people in the music respect, you know. Yeah, nice guy. It's sick.
When did you go in Europe?
I went Amsterdam, Berlin, Prague, Budapest, Croatia, and I got back the day before I come to track. Rock and roll.
there you go. There we go.
As it should be, mate.
100. Yeah, it's good fun. Really good fun.
I bet. You know so. Nice one.
Yeah,
Up in that.
I really enjoyed that. Thanks for having us again. As bring on the takeover.
Bring on time. Boys. It's gonna be good. So it's gonna be fine. So give the lock in alone. It'll be worth it.
100%.
You stay over?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Silly questions.
That's a lot.
That after buy is gonna be fucking.
Oh, really?
Lose last year.
Lots of me at once each. Seems to.
Great kick off.
Yeah.
Right. Nice one. Beautiful. I should tell a story. Oh my god, no, I already told the story. Pleasure. Oh, bye, so.
We're back from the lock-in interview. Now, was that? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. I always really like talking to those lads. They're just so fucking.
They're just good fun. They're just good fun.
I just love what they're doing as well. And that is, weirdly enough, it's relatively unique that people like just fucking like.
Yeah.
They're just loving what they're doing, whether it stays at the level that they were 3 years ago, where they are now, where they're going to go. They're just fucking loving every second of it.
Yeah, they're just down for the crack. And I think that they remind me so much of Rolling Thunder.
Yeah.
Like we've had on here loads of times now. They are just fucking just good lads. And they enjoy themselves. They enjoy the crack. They just like being there. And their set, we caught the last, 3 songs at the end of it, and it fucking quality.
So good.
So good.
That they had that tent absolutely packed out.
Absolutely. And it's going to be exactly the same at the Charles Bradlaugh.
Tell you what, in all seriousness, it's one of the sets I'm so excited for.
It's gonna be so fucking.
So many people are going to want to see him up here and going to be so up for it.
It's gonna be good. So yeah, as a reminder, they're playing Town Takeover. So make sure you get your tickets at tsrp.co.uk.
Now the early birds are sold out, mate.
Early birds are sold out.
First chance to get those cheap tickets are gone. So get on these because there's only these ones left, and then we're into the last few little late birds.
The late
Won't be
bird.
long, mate. Won't be long.
I
Gotta
don't.
be there.
I don't understand why no one else has called it a late bird.
No one's as creatively funny.
Valid. The next, who we got on next, Joe?
Next, we've got an interesting little encounter we had while we were at Truck Festival.
Just bleep that, Connor.
Yeah, that's a good belief, actually. We were just sat, and some lads came over to us and having a chat about what we were doing and stuff. And it was the lads from the Rock Revival Twitter page
See,
that we follow, and they're doing some really good things on there, posting some really good content. And we were catching up with them, and we thought, do you know what? Why not have a little chat with them? So we had them down, and a really good chat, actually. We'll get into it, but some controversial opinions, some debates, some musical chats. It was really good.
yeah, it was really good. And to be honest, it was nice just to put a face to the Twitter page we
Yeah.
keep seeing on the fucking feed.
Yeah.
Like they're always posting something, and they seem to get like a lot of reuse a lot of clips and stuff from other places, but still like spin it in their own way.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice. It's almost a bit news outlet-y, but also like nostalgic at the same time. It's literally like a Twitter Tumblr page.
Yeah.
Like it feels very. I just quite like the page.
Nice.
It's good.
Nice. Good news.
It's good.
And they know their stuff, to be fair. Like, it's not that often we meet people that, like, know about as many bands as us.
Yeah.
Like a weird way, that very similar, but, like, smaller up-and-coming bands. So it's nice to chat to them. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Right, team. We've joined the Rock Revival. How are we? All good, all good.
Beauty. First podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of a different one, but yeah. First podcast. Like,
Let's get press this side of the camera.
Yeah. So this side of the
Quite
camera.
fun, isn't it? We get it sometimes, like the small bits we've done where people interview you. You're so used to interviewing other people. It's so
Oh
jarring.
yeah, now you're not around.
I found it quite relaxing. Do you feel like it's more relaxing?
Yeah,
not to think about what to ask.
It's a shitload chat. So.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter either way. But how's your weekend been?
Long, but good.
Yeah, no, it's been an experience, but it didn't help that it rained. And
Fucking
I'm
dreadful.
walking about like the fucking Walking Dead.
Oh yeah.
Getting from camp to here, it's like you're trudging through mud. It's fucking
Yeah, 'cause it wasn't showers either yesterday. It was fucking like it battered it down all day.
yeah. Like I
Tired day.
like we don't really have service at camp. He does, so he's fucking refreshing the weather forecast like a mom, and it's just rain. Yeah. But it's been really good. A lot of good bands on.
Who you been speaking to? Been busy.
Yeah. What do we?
DMAs. Yeah.
Stone. And let's go. Locking.
That's all right.
I don't know. Yeah, damn. They did the Just Feeling stage last night.
Yeah.
And he's fucking crowd surfing and all.
Yeah.
You went all
Spirit. Yeah.
We caught the latter end of it, to be fair, and they're fucking quality live.
Oh, so that was our first time seeing him. Like we'd be missed with them. Like, but that was our first time seeing him. Like,
He's such a good front man.
Yeah, he's so good.
For
and they dressed for the occasion. So.
And with one show in the shit. But when it comes to it live as well.
Yeah.
And the covers they put in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they did like a disco mashup of like 3 songs.
yeah.
And I forget what they are now, but
Yeah, I was filming the gig. Even I was like trying not to dance.
Yeah.
Going.
yeah. But no, it was fucking sick. Probably good.
They're playing our festival in November. So,
Plug it.
every single chance, yeah. Tickets on sale. But and they know quite a lot of lads from around by us because they're all West Ham fans, and they're also big West Ham as well. So
Oh no, they had that front barrier, just West Ham.
yeah,
Yeah,
It was
all of
great.
them. And they had one Millwall fan there.
no,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. Is he all right? They know they had a kid, so he was there.
Funny. Yeah.
So who's the best people you've been speaking to? Any highlights?
Vaccines.
I think that was fucking.
Yeah, that's the funny thing is, like, he's been about for like over 10 years now.
He's such a he's just a pro. You can tell he's been doing it for years. Like,
He was like parroting the questions back to us, and like he was sad. Everyone's been lovely, to be fair. Really, his answers were like on the spot.
really enjoyed Bill. Because
They were a good laugh.
we weren't sure like where we were doing the interview, so he came up with the idea to just do it on the go.
Yeah.
So we were doing walking and talking.
Oh, sick.
No, yeah, it was different, and we got like a cool shot of like the main stage. Like they could talk. It was fucking.
I can't.
Yeah, you saw them on, and they fucking.
I love it. Man, I've seen them like 7 times.
Have you?
Just kind of like
hometown band.
Yeah, that's what I said to him. I'd give him his Make-A-Wish fucking moment and let him interview it, but that was the same thing, mate. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, but then we're just about to do the interview, and then he springs it on me that I'm asking the questions. So I was like, nah, shite. Yeah, yeah, that was like a last minute change.
See, look, they played our festival last year, and I've still not seen them live.
Still not seen them live. Still not seen them live.
That's a good live band.
Yeah.
Go off. I've seen them like 100 cut venues.
Yeah,
It was like 800, and each time it's the same people are there, but it goes every time.
yeah.
Yeah, they headlined our festival last year. Well, they were the one of the after party of the headline essentially, and I didn't even get a chance to see it. I was on another stage, and we booked them without me seeing them. Did you see them?
Not before that.
No.
It's just, they're like just one of those bars where like every tune there's gonna be a mosh pit for.
Yeah.
So like yesterday, what's fucking huge, wasn't it?
It was I think one of the biggest one of the weekend.
Yeah.
You look around and most of it, they don't know the lyrics, but
Yeah.
just go.
Just getting involved.
Just decide tune.
It's like Shame as well. Have you ever seen Shame live?
If we know, I really want to.
Right.
You like it? Why is it Shame?
Shame are one of the best bands I've ever seen. They're seriously fucking incredible. Seen a lot of live, but he's frontman energy, unparalleled.
I'd go with Fontaines or Kasabian. Yeah. Kasabian plays my bouts. Yeah. I'll watch your phones and then. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've still not seen phones.
I'm not seeing both.
Part of their folks in city.
Looks around. Yeah, I don't know. Still fucking it. Trix, who's normally with us, he also helps out with sound and stuff.
Yeah.
15 Foals, like fucking 15, 20 times.
So also like they're one of those bands I like. Their fan base, their core fan base, was like so strong. Look in Spain up.
I watched their Glastonbury set last year.
Yeah.
And it was fucking immense.
Yeah, they had like one in like 2019. We like shared it last week, and it's like Serge going in. Is it Serge? No, Giannis. Yeah, right. Giannis. Sorry, yeah. Giannis going into the crowd, like it's fucking just unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. But to be fair, I think since Serge has been fronting Kasabian, they've gone up and knocked a whole nother.
That debate there though,
I like that. No, that was the thing. Like when I was first going to see him, like obviously Tom wasn't going to be there. I was like, will it be the same? Because I'd seen him with both. But like, you know, it's just pure energy. Like he's
To be fair, taking that mantle out really well. He was a bit.
It was alright. He wanted April was like he'll deny that, but like he did like.
You already had it. You had the SLPs.
Yeah. Well, like and then there was the one at Isle of Wight last year, Peter Crouch getting on stage with Kasabian.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
that's split up and then like comes out and is like,
that's a lot of man. Peter Crouch is one of the longest men I think I've ever seen. His arms and legs are so fucking long. Like he's tall, but like he's just filled.
Yeah.
Like he looks tall.
That picture of him playing golf.
It's one of the fucking funniest.
Have you seen? Yeah.
He's one of the funniest fucking things.
I'd get to get a picture with him though, because I'd just be like up to his fucking waist.
Yeah,
100%.
These people, you don't realise how tall they are. Like NBA players as well. You don't realise how tall you are until like next to them. Like
Joe Reverend the Makers. Yeah, he's probably like 6'6". Yeah, I don't know. My mate sent a picture of him at Tramways yesterday, just standing in the crowd, and he's just fucking like towering over everyone.
Yeah, look at that picture.
Yeah, love fucks. Give him a bigger club. Yeah, I know. It's just not there.
No, I must be taller than that. He's 6'7". Height in. So big lads, to be fair. I was like quite a lot of basketball, like 6'7". Yeah, 6'7". Looks tall. I'm 6'5".
Are you?
6'7".
Yeah, I'll read because everyone says that always are like at least 2 or 3.
No. I registered basketball like 6'8". That's because they just always add on inches.
Yeah.
Like all the NBA players that say like 7'2" are really 6'11". But like people, you can fucking see these people that are a little bit taller than me, and you're like, they are fucking Jews.
That's the like you look at NBA players and you're like, oh, he's small, and then you actually see him in real life. It's like, I believe he's like 6'8".
Yeah.
And all the other ones are just massive.
I used to play against a lad. I used to play with a lad called Tiny. He was 6'11". He was like 23 feet.
Right.
He was built like a brick shithouse as well. He's the biggest man I've ever seen. His mum was 6'6" and his dad is 7'1". So I was fucking outrageous one.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like both your parents are quite short.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm freak really.
Yeah.
You're not a freak. Is all we win.
Yeah. Melbourne's 8'2". Yeah. Interesting one. That. What the hell? We've been asking a lot of bands for their unpopular opinions this weekend, and I feel there's no better people to ask than you lot. So, chuck it. Well, lads, have you got any unpopular?
Sorry, cricket.
This one's very unpopular. Queen are boring. I find them so boring.
We've had that before. That's I don't think they're
Very unpopular, but that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Blur over Oasis all day.
Blur over Oasis.
All day, every day.
I struggle with that one as well. To be fair, I get it.
I'll say talent-wise at least.
Yeah, I do get it. I think it's a personal taste. Like, I just love Oasis.
Real, one of the best they've ever seen. I don't think Queen are quite that tune's pretty boring.
Queen don't really have an album that doesn't have skips on it.
Like, I think that's fair. That's fair.
That leads me on to my own. I don't think there's a single Beatles album that doesn't have a skip on it.
No.
Yeah, there we go. Here we go. So we asked this to Stone. Yeah. Like, because my always opinion is I think the Beatles are overrated, and he was like, the Beatles are the best band of all time. And I was like, shit, Ian Nutson. But I just think my point is, I understand their significance and how much influence they have. But as an actual band, like if they just popped out of nowhere now, then like they would not get that.
They're so far off my favourites, but I still think they're the best. Like, so what they've done, and you take them away, half the music you listen to is a bass. They pretty much made pop.
They started an era of different type of music. They started the whole rock era as it came through. Like, yes, they weren't necessarily in it, but they progressed blues into that. It was a transition period. Then you start getting into Stones and everything that came almost alongside a little bit later on. But you start thinking that I think they're a necessity. I don't personally listen to them a lot. I listen to more John Lennon solo stuff if I listen to anything. But I just, I think they are quality.
Rocky for you too.
No, it's just like people are going on about like the albums being like genre defining. I'm like, fair enough, that's true. But if you're actually talking about the albums having skips, every single one of them.
No, probably not.
Even Revolver.
But the thing is, like, even in the studio, some of the stuff they've done is like shaped to use it. Like George Martin, especially on the Fifth Beatle, like, like.
I respect that and appreciate that, but it doesn't mean that they're music.
No, some of their tunes
are like they sound like they are from the era they are. Like it's like watching a movie from that period. You can appreciate it. So there's some fucking fantastic movies, but they don't stand up to movies today. It looks old. Like it doesn't like, and I just get the same feeling. Like listen to it, it's just a bit like I haven't aged as well as people think it has. But I get that is unpopular. People fucking love it.
Yeah, I've got one. He'll definitely not agree with it, and it's very controversial. It'll get me fucking killed. But the 1975 shite. Agreed.
I don't know.
I don't like him. I like a few songs.
Yeah. There's songs that I love.
And I think he's really funny. And I like how he pisses people off.
Yeah.
But their music just doesn't do it for me.
I just don't think it's anything. So it depends if you like pop music or not, really. Yeah. So I like still doing well. They came.
I like a few also new stuff.
Decent. Like I like mind that.
They put on a good show. Like they have a great setup and all. But I don't really agree with that show. I just think he's sick.
He is a great.
Well, there's that there too.
Even the last few days, he's been like kicking off. He's banned from like Asia.
I like
kissing his face on stage.
I like the stuff he said about like.
That's what I want to see from him.
Stuff. I love that. He wasn't anti. He was saying about the Malaysian Wales against it. And I love that. I think that's brilliant. And like getting off the basis, hilarious. I'm all for that.
I'll go for the
business.
Yeah.
I might be first. Most people are already
too much. Get one in.
It's one of them ones.
If any podcast will take it.
Let's take another one else. Exactly. We don't say no to it.
We don't discriminate.
No. I don't like the idea of someone and then getting off with them in the crowd.
Yeah,
I'm not cool with that. I just know what that's weird. Like a power dynamic.
Yeah, it's a power dynamic. The basically real weird is when it's like they have to check the ID to go on stage. Like if you haven't done that, that's weird.
Exactly. I think it's something to have a 18-year-old as well. I mean, at the end of the day, it is better checking than not.
Of course, got fake ID, so I know.
Yeah, true.
I still don't think that's as bad as what like Slow Tie used to do, where he'd be like spitting into people's mouths.
Yeah. It's a question that we've asked before. Would you rather get off of Matt Healy or let Slow Tie spit in your mouth?
That's the exact question we asked before, actually.
I'll
take Slow Tie.
Take Slow Tie.
Yeah. Slow Tie's a bit grim.
At least you get swag a little bit. I can spit it back.
100%. I'm not sorry. You're getting sorry for Slow Ties.
Yeah, I feel like Youngblood when he does the whole like spitting like the beer out of his fans.
No, like he spits in his hand and then like puts it into his hand.
The one good thing to come out of COVID is people have stopped spitting on other people, and I'm all for it because there's not.
Bring back nine. It's just bring them back.
I'm kind of. Thank you for silence. That's different. Jesus, I don't get it. Like, You like blokes spinning out?
Yeah. No.
Younger spin. Like, I think I'd get off of my the best frontman ever. They know he's spinning people's mouths like Freddie Mercury. No, he's not how good for them, is he?
Soto's a local boy to us. He's a Northampton lad. And I'm not sure about the spitting him out stuff, but I'd rather see. I don't know.
I don't know. I see him like us. Well, I like him.
He's one of the best people that I've seen live.
Yeah.
His latest album's fucking sick. Yeah. He's what call it? He's got that thing hanging over him right now.
We'll move on from it.
Moving on.
I've got a question. I've seen a lot of people recently comparing Harry Styles to Freddie Mercury. Like,
I reckon he's like this generation's David Bowie.
yeah, I back that.
That's a better one. That's a better comparison to Freddie Mercury.
I think there's a parallel with Freddie.
I think that's disrespectful
to who?
David Bowie.
Oh, I don't know. I think he's now in the near era of this like gender fluid, like bending and like being able to wear what he wants to do all that stuff, which kind of died out after Bowie, and there wasn't a shitload of actually being the real limelight that did all that stuff.
I don't think Harry Styles wearing a vest compares to David Bowie.
I mean,
like shit.
He's in dresses and stuff.
He's only out there Slink Castle, which like is fucking iconic. Like every big artist has done Slink Castle, so like I think he gets a shout, and not a bit.
Yeah.
But like, don't get me wrong, he's fucking brilliant. I think he's brilliant.
Signing disco the other day.
Yeah, he has a couple of tunes. Yeah. I mean, the main thing with Harry Styles is, I've heard a few people say, is the dresses are shit anyway. Yeah, it's a bit better dresses. We're better time of day.
He's some else. No, I'm not dressed. I'm not. He's really good live, actually. I saw him on his first solo show that he did in Manchester. I really got it. It was sick. It was really good. He played a lot of One Direction stuff, so I smoked a lot of cigarettes.
Well, it's the thing with his fans, and this is like quite a popular debate. It's between his fans and Hitler in 1975.
Who's the word?
No, well, camping for gigs. What do you think? Camping for gigs. Yeah. So like, there will be these fans that will literally set up camp outside the venue the night before.
But that's a bit like, you know, when they get when they're at the front of the barrier and they have to do the.
That's what it is. That's what they're camping for. Yeah.
I mean, personally, I mean that's fucking batshit.
It's fucking.
But I think we'll enjoy it live at Leeds.
Yeah, they're
enjoying lovely.
Who was it? Who played at Prism in like December? And it was like -3.
Yeah, that's a bit everyone out. It was Louis. I want to say it's Louis.
Yeah, it's and they basically like, oh, yeah, people camped at -3, and then they was like, oh, people with the camping wristbands go to the back.
Yeah.
So I respect that.
We've not seen celebrityism like that with Harry Styles since the Beatles, like in that respect.
I mean, Taylor Swift's bigger anyway. Taylor Swift is and better.
It's the sort of thing of that, like, the fandoms are so strong. Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran.
I reckon Coldplay's bigger than all of them.
No.
Coldplay just don't have the camping outside.
Yeah, no. But that's because everyone's in their 40s and 50s.
Like, Taylor Swift, there's like 50,000 people out on the stage.
Seen how much she's earning for this whole tour? What's looking like? So she's looking like she's doing over 100 shows. Looks like she's gonna do 10 million in revenue every show. So it's over $1 billion. It's over $1 billion in revenue.
Did you see the number?
Should we get a spin slice?
Yeah, she'll probably still be taking 20% of it as a minimum. I would have thought, because of even like you look at the rent of venue, people you're paying and stuff like that.
Was that how nuts? How nuts is it as Paramore as a support act? As support, like that's. So I want to say, what you say for album of the year? I'm saying Paramore. So
yeah, album of the year. What are we saying?
Album of the year.
I'm gonna go with
the Royston Club.
The Royston Club.
So good.
I heard a couple
as well.
The Murder Capital, but that's a great album.
There's 50% of me that really wants Royston Club to 5 minutes. So really want Royston Club's album to go like mega because I want it to really well. But part of it, I love the fact that they're at like such a cool size. And like they can release an album and do that, but still quite like not well known. Like,
I saw them in London like the week the album. They was so good.
Yeah,
I just feel like the likes of like Enemy and all need to like start jumping on these type of bands.
Yeah, 100%.
Like Royston Club brought out possibly one of the albums of the year. And we were literally the only outlet to like review it or fucking promote it. No one else did. And they're like mental. It's absolutely.
And it's wild. Enemy, I feel like I don't know. It's starting to lose.
Let's do that pretty magazine. By week. I'm not 5 months. Is that just gonna be
people who have got dogs?
Yeah, of course.
It again. Like
a bit collectible stuff. It's all the same as what happens on radio. It's all ABC category still, where people pay to get into them slot programs to get across off what if you slot. There's only a handful of shows now that really pick
artists that are good, new and up and coming. Jack Saunders is one of the ones on BBC that really kills it. Like
John Kennedy was just filming last night.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So like people like that, actually, there's a couple people that still really crush it on that, but then there's definitely a record label sort of pushing thing that I'm not sure how I'm for. And
It's all about how much money's pumped behind you. Yeah, it's unfortunately it's like that. Like there's bands that are like you're able to like jump the obstacles of like growing a band. Like there's a band that got basically an article on NME, or like they hadn't even released a song yet. Like that's like it's just like money. Like that's, it's like that's not slagging off their talent, but like they don't really deserve it as much.
not really all about that.
Yeah.
Like,
I think for me the main thing is that the music's good. I don't care how much money's behind them. Like
now still lost everybody.
Songs are asking about these bands when like the biggest pop stars have money behind them, and it's only like people in this little scene that actually care.
Yeah, sure.
Picture Parlour have grafted for like a while because that's what it's all about. Sure. I've read they're probably an acquired taste, but
We've just had a little signal, boys. I think we've got another probably a wrapping up. So we'll wrap it up there.
that was the lads from Rock Revival.
it was.
Hey, they're good fun. They're good fun.
Yeah, it was good to meet them. It really was. I thought there was some interesting chats in there.
It was nice to also chat with a load of people that have like a similar content brain in the social media space.
Yeah,
which is quite like it's a bit of a rarity. I feel like there's a few people that do like the traditional stuff, but they've got the same sort of head on as us of being a little bit more different and actually being a little bit more on the content creation side of the music industry.
Yeah, definitely. No, I enjoyed it. It's a good chat.
It was indeed. So I think that's pretty much just it for this week.
I think that concludes the first episode of our Truck Fest Bonanza.
I think it does, Joe. I think it does. The Truckfest Bonanza has officially started.
Yeah.
This is week 1 for our 5-week expedition.
Climbing Everest.
Yep. Well, if you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I don't know, go have a look at the TikToks. There'll be quite a few from this episode, I have a feeling.
Buy some tickets.
Buy some tickets for our festival, Scratch Record Town Takeover, TSRP Presents, in Northampton on Remember the 4th of November. Yeah. Get the tickets, is what I was trying to say. Make sure you get the tickets from tsrp.co.uk.
No touts, baby. If you're getting them on Viagogo, you're going wrong.
Fact.
Get them direct.
Live and direct. Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you on the other side. Peace.